Hello everybody, getting ready to do lesson 10.4 of Pre-Algebra Math, part 1 today. Part 2 is available here as well as all of your other course materials. 10.4, circumference and area of a circle. So I got 25 points of notebook taking today, 36 in your classwork. Students, teachers, here's your bell work today. Height of a parallelogram is 13.5. The base is 4 times. What is the area? And challenge, you can form a rhombus by putting two equilateral triangles with side lengths 2n together. As shown, write an expression for the area of the rhombus in terms of n. So that's a good one there, students. Teachers give everybody 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Welcome back. For your solutions for today's bell work, here it is for number 1. BH, 54 times 13.5, so the base is 4 times, so 4 times this is 54. So 54 times that, there's your square footage here. And then for this tricky one down here, find the area of one equilateral, 30, 60, 90. So of one equilateral triangle to find the length of the longer leg. So to find that, we have n times square root of 3 for one triangle. This is also the height of the triangle. So right here would be your height here. And so 1/2 base times height. So 1/2 of 2n times n times square root of 3. We come up with this here, n squared times square root of 3 multiplied by 2 to include both triangles. So to include that is 2n squared times square root of 3 would be the area of your rhombus by chopping it up into two triangles here. Okay, into our lesson here, circumference and area of a circle. Here's a circle. You found perimeters and areas of polygons. You'll find the circumferences and areas of circles in this case. A circle consists of all points in a plane that are the same distance. That would be the circumference here. So any point on the circle is the radius here. So here's a radius here. The distance across the circle is a diameter. Here's your diameter. Here's a radius. So a circle is equal distance from the center would be the radius. That is a pretty good definition of a circle there. The circumference of a circle, so here's our, well, what is it? Is the distance around the circle for any circumference C here. For any circle, the ratio of its circumference to its diameter is an irrational number that is approximately equal to 3.14 or pi. So the ratio here of circumference to diameter is pi. That's the definition of pi. We have a lot of definitions here, students, so take note. The Greek letter pi is used to represent this ratio here of circumference to diameter. So circumference of a circle is C is a product of pi and the diameter of d, or twice the product of pi and the radius r. What in the world? So for algebra here, circumference equals pi d. So it'd be 2 pi r or pi d is what the circumference would be. So it'd be like for this situation here, it'd be 3.14 times d would be the length of your circumference. 2 pi r will be another way of doing it. 2 times your r is your d. So same thing here, same thing. Okay, students, definitions. This is on your class worksheet, page 4 on your classwork. Define circle, define center of a circle, okay? And define radius. This goes in your notebook, page 5 of this lesson goes in your notebook. Define radius and define diameter of a circle, 10 points. And this is in your notebook, page 6 of your notebook. That's where you label it, page 6 on this lesson. Define circumference here, students, please. 5 points for that. Okay, into our first example here. Finding the circumference of a circle. We have a meteor crater, a nice cool little word problem. Here is a part of a rim of a crater, of a meteor crater, and then here's where it is on the world here in Yucatan Peninsula here, of an ancient meteor crater in the coast of Mexico. The rest of the approximately circular crater lies underwater. The crater's diameter is about 170 kilometers. Approximate distance around the crater to the nearest kilometer. So here's our formula. Circumference equals pi times d. Write a formula here. Do we know d? Yeah, it's right here. So 3.14 times 170, and that would equal our what? So what does that amount to? So here again is rim of the crater. Here's where it is on the Yucatan. So what would be the circumference of that crater? It would be 533.8 what? Meters? I think it is meters. Oh, kilometers. I'm so sorry. Distance around the crater is about 534 kilometers for this crater here. Okay, let's go into our first guided practice. Circumference of a circle is 70. Find the radius of the circle to the nearest inch. What are we going to do down here? Well, I guess you got a 6-point slide here if you pay attention, students. So here's our circumference, 2 pi r. So what is the radius here? If we know 70 is here, oh, away. I'll let you do it. Okay, so example 2, find the radius of a circle. The circumference of a circle is 70 inches. Find the radius of a circle to the nearest inch. Here's our circumference formula. We know 70 equals this. 2 pi, here's 2 pi, and we need to find r. So how do we find that? Well, we use some algebra here. 6.28 r equals 70. What do we do? How do we isolate r? We divide both sides by 6.28 and we get 11.1 equals r. So that'd be how you would solve that previous guided and independent practice, students, if you're paying attention. Radius of the circle is about 11 inches. Let's go into our next guided practice here. Radius of the circle is about 11 inches. Yeah, I guess so. Guess I gave that one away. The circumference of a circle is 186 centimeters. Find the radius of the circle to the nearest centimeter. So we have a circumference of 186. Find the radius here, students, in your independent practice for number 4 on your classwork sheet. And the answer to this, am I going to give this to you? I mean, I pretty much gave the first one to you. What's the solution to this one? Okay, there's our formula there for finding the circumference. What's the radius down here? I don't know. That's up to you. So that's rather 10.4 part 1. Part 2 is available here. Worksheets, tests, tutoring, quizzes, and everything else. Thank you.